Hello, my folks. Folks, I am ACMS Gaming with, this time, a full whole hour stream. And I'll be trying to stay as close as possible to 1 hour, or give or take. But I do have some good news. I just recently pre-ordered Xenoblade Chronicles Free, Splatoon Free, and the newest Pokemon game is so I'll try to find a way. I'll find a way to stream them. Might have to stream them on my Switch. It's OLED. So, I'm going to be going through the next floor. And if that goes by quickly, I'll do a second floor. Of course, I'm going to need a partner in battle, so... I can check out Treya here. Okay, thanks, Treya. And considering you should get an interesting outfit. How about you become a paladin for me? Ah, yes, paladin works pretty well for you. Shut up, man. Now, the goal here is to get through the next floor as quickly as possible. So how close are we to the 100th floor? Judging by at the 94th floor here, I'd say we're pretty close. Now the armor set here is the healer set. The healer set, and actually, he allows you to have a, I don't know. Now, to figure out how this entire zone, you might notice how close the tower is. Since the labyrinth is right in front of us, why don't they just go and check out the quest that I totally didn't forget to grab?
You forgot to grab it.
Yosh.
Yosh.
Your brother had to stream.
Well, I'll also just do a shameless plug here, but Super Shade Gaming and Cooldan 1211 were doing their own little streaming, and I kind of had to get my stream in, so I'm trying to make mine as quick as possible. What the?
What?
There isn't a required quest. It just says slay a named monster, heavenly sword, and inferno sword. Wow. Never thought I would see the day where that wouldn't be required. Well then, let's have some fun. fun. But welcome to the stream, our universe. And of course, I know you're excited to see these streams after missing like 2 of the late night streams, but it looks like we need to take care of an event, so why don't we just go this way. Off to wherever this is. Might be a hint somewhere on how to get rid of the obstacles blocking the entrance to the path. Now, I actually did hear that you got Cuphead on the Switch. That's gonna be a pretty interesting experience considering it's one of those boss rush type games. It wasn't even meant to have the running gun levels until the developers decided to add them last minute, so that's probably why they feel empty. Oh, Giga's Eruption. I might have to give that to Straya because she only has his dad's sword and she's had that sword for a while. Okay, let's see here. Which way do we have to go? Okay, so it looks like I can need to lay waste of an AoE skill. I would if I could actually use it. There we go. I have laid waste. Found an item. Oh. Off to this way. Nah, I'm going to ignore these enemies. Okay, never mind. I guess I have to deal with them. Teleport, teleport, teleport! So, yeah, for the most part. But I would call all my days a great day because I get to spend it with people I enjoy being with. Well, besides those enemies, I don't enjoy spending time with them at all. I mean, they've constantly been annoying me. So, I just decide I'll kill them. Now, to give ease to the YouTube moderators, I don't mean these in a literal term. I'm using them in video game terms, so when I say I kill this enemy, I'm saying that I do it in the game. I would never do anything like that in the real world. But I can tell you all how to hit that red subscribe button. And here's a fun fact. The subscribe button wasn't always red. It was actually yellow and blue. Before they decide on the simple red color that we know today. Now, the teleport crystals, those are used as an item to escape floors. Well, you could just play the tutorial a couple times to get the handle of it. I mean, that's what I would do. I mean, I've been playing in Mario Strikers Battle League, and I've actually had a lot of fun with it. It's also where I got that strange armor idea that boosts the stats. Basically, the main style that I go with is Mario's all-around style. So, I chose a strike a ball strike helmet. The armor and legs are of the passing category, and the gloves are of the strength category. Okay, so Mario's completely all around, because he didn't have a good pass style. Now looky here. It looks like we found a boss. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to destroy it. This is the Heavenly Sword. This guy uses similar skills to Straya here. There might be some changes now, but now, why are these enemies stuck in walls, and why can't I attack them? I have to use an AoE skill to hit these guys, but it's actually pretty easy. Now, why are my AoE attacks not auto-killing anymore? It's because my weapon and stats are too low. So, if I hit this sword, I now have extra skills, but do I really need to have so many accuracy items now? Because I pretty much increased my accuracy a lot. So, I can actually affect my accuracy by equipping items. So I got an easy win. Well, now the reason why I have the resonant ring thing is because of its all-around boost to my stats. My stats go down way too low without them. So, will my accuracy be good enough to wield both of these blades? Most likely. With both these blades, I can actually hit all of my attacks, and I'm auto-killing again. Now, I'll echo to explain a little bit about how Splatoon universe, when she's not in the human world, she's more or less as like a daughter character to Inkling Katsu. Now, Izuki still remains the only human character in Splatoon that the Inklings are actually fine around. But considering we know that they're at least the size of 5-year-olds within the human world, how big would Izuki be in the Inkling world? Well, in the Splatoon world, Izuki is no bigger than them, because he shrinks himself down to match their size. Now, with all these giant ants here, Or there would be a required quest for them, right? Not really. Alrighty, now let's just go along the path. Bloodthirsty ant lions. You're getting my blood. No. Now, Echo, I do want to ask a few questions on why you think I'm giving so much character depth to just one inkling and not the others. Like, what do you think my reason is to making just one inkling out of all the others have so much character? My reasoning for it is because I have a future arc prepared for the Inklings. It has to do with the Splatoon world being overrun underwater. So the custom story, it will actually have a little bit of story progression to it. Basically, I'm actually preparing an arc to where all the Inklings that we know and love have actually move on to... Basically, I'm actually having a plan put together to who have the agents, except for Captain Cuttlefish, he'll kind of just be hovering around. And have a majority of the agents live with us as his pretend pets. And the reason why I use an Inkling form, I'm going to stick with Splatoon for a little bit, is because I want to activate a bit of fighting between the Squid Sisters and Off the Hook. I mean, yeah, Off the Hook and the Squid Sisters will probably be pretty good friends, but just the entire final Slapfest and Chaos being chosen as the winner. I was thinking a little fight between the Squid Sisters and Off the Hook Chaos as variant. It would actually work. Or to actually cause the major flood. Switch! Ooh! I missed the final attack. Boom. Alright, that's the final enemy that we need to defeat, which means we've unlocked all the information needed. Plus, it is a pretty good plan, isn't it? have an entire arc focused around and the two radio stations that how we tune into every day, fighting to try and rescue Inkopolis. With the irony being that they actually end up destroying Inkopolis as a result. Also, I recently got into this new slice of life type of anime called Orin High School Host Club. I think you might have heard of it a little bit, I don't know. But I've recently gotten into it, and it's kind of interesting. Looks like we've unlocked the labyrinth. Great, the path is open. Get a feeling we're not alone here. 15 servant knights. And we have a maid. I never really liked this floor. There's always a bit confusing to get around when you know that and every single room when you have to go through has to lead it through another room. I mean, we've got to go all the way over here to even get into the next room. Charge! Oh, we got a Master Knight. More like a Master Blight. Wait a minute. I think a Blight is worse than a Knight. Servant Knight, more like a death one. More like a dead Knight. It's almost like a dead Knight. But since I know this guy ain't gonna let him pass without a fight, let's at least honor his wishes. Now, of course, there's Happy 4th of July, everyone. I should have mentioned that sooner, but I decided that I would get on with my stream instead, because as my stream, things are more important than whatever time of day it is.
Not if it's Independence Day.
That's the same as 4th of July. Which, of course, there's the reason why we celebrate 4th of July is because that's when the Declaration of Independence was written out. Now, meaning, we declared our independence from the United Kingdom. Which was otherwise known as Great Britain at the time.
England.
Great Britain, England, and they were the same thing at one point. Now I got the Shade Gauntlets, which of course, I think are the same gloves I'm wearing now. Now, we should activate this, which disables all the barriers in this area. I've already explored all of them. I'm sensing a presence of a formidable monster up ahead. This is the powerful Knight of Knights. who, as the name suggests, is the Knight of Nights. Now these are the Knight of Nights, which is a play on words. Hello, blueberries in a bun. Glad to see you joining the stream. Even though you're not early, it doesn't matter if you're late or not early. Hey, I'm just welcoming you to the stream because you're part of the ACMS gaming family. Now, the Knight of Nights here will actually be somewhere in this entire labyrinth. Where exactly?
I don't know.
Not here, but what if he's in one of these rooms? Now, the reason why I'm just running along here... here we go. Here's the Knight of Nights. Now, why is he a different color? I have no idea. But, he's defeated now. So now just defeat the Knight of Nights here. Now, a run and gun stage. I see you got those little earpieces working. Now, what was the process to getting them to work?
Letting him charge.
But I did. And then it picked up on
I'm pretty sure the microphone would actually be located in the low volume area, because I see people with earpieces similar to that, and the coins. You mean in the upgrade coins? The upgrade coins are actually a very useful piece in the Cuphead world, because it allows you to get the upgrades is needed for a few of the bosses. Now the charge shot, triple shot is a combo that most people use. It's easy damage that's in a quick, powerful format, and allows you to do a lot of damage in a short amount of time. But you also want the teleport dodge. And am I rambling on a bit about Cuphead when I'm playing Sword Art Online? Yeah, I think I might be. But that is in fact the new DLC, and it actually released recently. Okay, so it's still new, but there's already... Well, the Delicious Last Course is actually the Delicious Last Course. It's actually kind of dangerous. Now, it allows you to use Miss Chalice instead of Mr. Cuphead and Mugman. Now, I do want to give a bit of clarification. And there are already playthroughs where they've completely no-hit run all of the bosses from the DLC. Oh, there's a pun in there! The Delicious Last Course versus Initials are DLC. I swear, they are more clever than my dad. We can actually figure out how to count from potato to 1.
1. Corvette. Potato.
Okay, that was actually kind of clever. Now, Blue, I'll just call you Blue for short.
Hey, bro, I have an idea. 1 Corvette, potato, DLC.
That does not work.
KLC.
Now, Blueberry, I actually want to find an opinion, but what do you think of the game so far? Is it too old-fashioned, or does it work just right? It's actually a little introduction to the SAO universe. Because I want someone that barely knows what SAO is to actually give an opinion about something that can basically be used as an introduction to SAO.
I barely know about this game. Because I could care less about this game.
Now, yes, it does introduce tough topics, it does introduce PTSD, and just overall torture for some of the characters, but they do show off that these characters go through life or death situations, so they know it better than a majority of people out here in the real world. Like, does this game work to show off what Sword Art Online actually is? The Shade Boots. Shade. It's like darkness is incarnate. Well, it actually looks like this. And quite honestly, I think this little set right here, which of course is actually the Shade set, it actually gives a 15 poison effect. Add that with my 15 poison and paralysis and bleeding, I can actually poison my enemies much more than paralyzing them and making them bleed. Although I think my weapons here kind of give a similar effect. But since I have pretty much got an entire counter for these weapons that I hold, namely one of them with their minus 50 accuracy, this floor feels different from the others, so it must be the boss floor. And of course, the reason why I ask these questions is because I want a little opinion. Does this game work well for introducing you to the world of Sword Art Online? Probably, which is why I'm asking you, Blueberry. Is this a good introduction to the world of Sword Art Online, or do you think it could do better with introducing you to that world? I mean, of course you're focused on gaming. So here is the Blazing Knight. Uses sword-based skills and uses buff to increase its own attack power. It's weak to blunt attacks and its sword skills can be parried. Buffs can be sealed by destroying its legs, which for some reason actually makes sense. Now, I want to pick a character that I haven't used for boss battles yet, which I believe would be Silica, since the majority of the characters can now have their clothes changed. Actually, all of them can, besides Argo, but I don't use Argo for the reason of just wanting information. I haven't really used Klein, but he's a guy. Egil runs his shop, so he can't really be used as a member. Plus, I have to sell stuff to him. So, I guess since it doesn't matter which characters I use... I guess I'll just... Oh, don't worry, there's actually a one way I can do that. So since it doesn't really matter which characters I choose, I think I'll choose Lisbeth. Now, I have seen Asuna act a bit like a yandere here and there, but that's probably because she's jealous of other women and being close to her guy. Now, for me, this is one of the first games that actually introduces the world of Sword Art Online. And now, as the captain would say, come here, Base Day. I make you feel the sting of my variable movie vice.
Sword?
Yeah, because they match up with my outfit perfectly. So you know what? This will be my official new look. I have to face off against the Blazing Knight. Will the Blazing Knight be able to beat the Black Swordsman? Actually, it is pronounced Kirito. Considering this guy is no joke, I guess I should stop joking around. Oh, don't worry, we already passed the spider. Basically, I actually did fight against the spider. I know I just wasted my attack, but come on, that's a lot of damage. Uh-oh. Ow! Ow! I don't think I dodged that. Its arm regenerated. Spinning totally! Nightmare Rain! Switch! Now, if I were to give you a quiz, why do I only use long-lasting moves? Well, it's not because I get a lot of hits. I use long-lasting moves because they allow me to get the final kill bonus easier. What use is using my skills if they actually end before I can get the bonus? Because if I use a skill and I don't actually get the kill, then what use is all my effort? Nice! Now it's time I defeat my boss. Victory is mine. The Shadow Eater boots. Profanity. he is just part of the character. Or, I mean, these guys swear, so... Can't really say it. And of course, I make sure to read every line word for word. Good work. Let's head back to Arxovia. That buzzsaw kinda tired me out. Now, let's get going, Liz. Roger. Roger. It's the Roger joke.
Roger Rabbit. I mean,
Roger Rabbit? What?
Who framed Roger Rabbit? Hey, get it though. Who, isn't it really noisy over there? I wonder what's going on. Could be some kind of fight, man. Let's go and find out. Albert. I do not like this guy. Hey! Hey, why don't you get your hands off her pronto, man? You're obviously not her type. Disappear? What are you talking about teleportation? Has there been a violation of the anti-criminal code? Maybe it was teleport to the prison area. No, that doesn't make sense. And it would have been the person doing something wrong that got transported. Now, it's probably the same Japanese voice actor as I've said before in a previous stream of this game. And many Japanese actors are reused for different animes. And the English voice actors are actually kind of the same. It's just not as common. And since there's so many of us, as we can actually have different people who are doing different characters. But some people like Michael Myers, who can do multiple characters and still have the same effects. You're the despicable one.
It's Michael Myers and Jason.
Not that Michael Myers, the one that played Austin Powers.
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
His short name is Mike Myers. Now, you might notice something strange. The anti-criminal code would have acted, but it hasn't. Hey, Kirito, he just knocked me over. Yeah. Why did the anti-criminal code kick in? Now you start pushing around on other players, it would be some kind of intervention. There's something funny going on with those guys. This guy's bad news. Right. He said something to do with the malfunction that occurred when we came to the 76th floor. We need to watch our backs. Spoiler warning, it's not because of the glitches. Something very suspicious is going on. Now, considering it didn't take that long, I'm going to find another character to do who this boss area with. So, I'll go Suika. He really needs a little bit of help with having Suika and Pina. And of course, you can actually give outfits to the other characters. So let's see here. Why not the ruby jacket? Because it will look similar to her current outfit. As you can see, it looks very similar.
Too similar.
It just has a fire defense stat. I think I should probably go back to this floor, because Sika doesn't really have that good of a weapon. So, I'll search through my daggers and pick out this one. Use teleport gate. Now we're on the 95th floor. This floor contains 3 sets. It's Aliens, Mirage, and Berserker's armor. The Berserker set is an attack-oriented set. The only problem being, it costs a lot of coal. Luckily, I actually have coal for it. But you might notice something strange. The Mirage armor and Berserker's armor don't have gloves to go along with them. That's because they are special sets. And I'll show why in a second. Because I'm gonna go outside and on to the next floor. Valley of Unconquerable Wildlands. Joke's on them, I conquered this place before. Here is the Berserker set. The Berserker set looks very similar to another set, the Gladiator's armor. However, I'm not a gladiator, so I'm gonna go back to my beloved Shade outfit. Now with the Shadow Eater set, this is something that is actually exclusive to Kirito. Now every enemy is after me, so I should probably stick to... Now I want to see how P is developing. Accuracy down, HP recovery, and that's everything she can do. So let's feed Pina something. Why not a river ore? Now let's quit on that and actually talk with Sivika about battle. Now I want Sivika to focus on support. Because as with Tina also acting on support, I'll be able to focus more on striking my enemies down. Enemies being such low levels, they're coming. Who gets so aggressive, but I do know that it's not something I'm gonna like. Two different ways. Well, I'm gonna come to this territory and take a nice little Splatoon vacation afterwards. And also, Echo, and Blue So this might sound like a little bit of news to you, but I shared my Discord profile and my phone number with this person called Blue Rose, who's otherwise known as my classmate, Carissa Steerfoss. She was a classmate I met, and I actually got along with her very well. She's like a sister. And I'm like the big brother. And due to a disagreement on a little deal I made with her, for 7 days with 7 hours each day, since there was too much to do, I decided that I would go with 3 days with 3 hours. Now, it looks like a war might break out, which is why this door is closed. Now, watch what happens if I try to go to this door. I'd be willing to bet that the labyrinth is up ahead. Huh? Hello, demon and lizard symbol. Probably means we have to clear both fortresses. We have to clear these 2 fortresses, which means we have to take this war in half. Since there's so many enemies, I have to use an AoE skill, and now there's only this archer. Rika! Oh, on my count. Now, I want to make something clear. Namely, what exactly is my plan for Celica? Oh. I noticed something over here. These are traps. Now, traps are literally nothing to me because as I'm able to just kill these enemies very quickly. Especially since I can use these 2 swords side by side. You want to pay attention to where the traps are and not activate them. Glumstone Giant. Is that one of the DLC bosses? Is in Cuphead? I'm willing to bet it's DLC bosses. Now, I used my own paycheck to buy Mario Strikers Battle League. A single chest in an empty room. Aha! Oh. Locked in. The fortress boss. Come here! Goblin King, I'm going to kill you! Victory is mine! Now, to give an update on my progress on it, I've almost completed all the cups. Bowser's my main striker, which means he's the one who can knock enemies far away. Hey, I've actually just gotten the shooting armor from Mario. Yes, Mario's my captain and will always be my captain. And Mario's my main captain and battle striker. Sorry, Hirika, I can't unleash one at the moment. Yes, let's go! Wait! And Blueberry. You might also notice that despite he not spending so much time on Battle League. Like, I've already gone through a majority of the cups. It's because I wanted to get money. Yeah, that's right. I'm doing the cups for money. Okay, they pay me to do their cups. I'm going to do them. Done! Ora! Now how's it go? This is the Lizard King. Otherwise known as the Lizardman Monarch. Well, sadly for you, monarchies don't work here. So you're gonna have to go and go to your grave. Is this a key with... Hey look, it chest out of completely nowhere. That totally isn't suspicious. Now, I guess the one part that is actually kind of upsetting for me is how slow the stream actually is, but I did recently start a Twitch. So I'm using an AoE skill. Now see, because that armor should actually help you out with your low level. Now the door should open. Alright, let's keep going. And after this boss, let's battle, and also checking my guilds. Yep, I have to complete a quest. And I also have to find the named monster. So, we're going into overtime! Yep, that's right, folks. We're going into overtime. And yes, I did just cause a mass killing over there. And Blueberry, Mario Strikers Battle League is my first Mario Strikers game. I wanted to play a Mario Strikers Supercharge, or Mario Striker Charge, but I didn't have the money to get it. Now, I might be a pacifist in Undertale, but in any other game that involves me having to kill monsters, I'm gonna kill them. Now, you might have noticed I did a premature switch before my combo attack is over. That's because that helps me get the enemy off my back. And it allows me to do something like this. As you can see, I missed the attack, but I still killed him. Now screwing up on a genocide route would actually make sense. You probably felt empathy, and that's actually what the game wants you to feel. Teleport! Meow! Wait a minute. Oh, come on, bro. Now, the reason I'm not doing a genocide route on Undertale ever is because I'm not going through with that. I'm too kind-hearted for those monsters. Wait. Which quest did I have to do again? To glance upon a petal.
Yo.
I need to get 4 soul blossoms from the battlefield. So you should be able to help with this, right? I mean, your adorableness, it should be able to actually get them. Make your deal. As I use the sword skill and I'm using AoE. That's an As-Death movie reference. No, wait! I'm allergic to adorableness! Now, considering it's 4th of July, I should be a little fair with my stream. Now, the joke is that came from As-Death movie. Okay, where one guy was allergic to adorableness, and then he had a cap on him, went, "Aw," and died. Oh, I guess I gotta cause mass genocide. But does anyone know what happened there? Because I do not. Wait a minute. And off we go, over to the battlefield to try and find some petals. Soul blossoms. Suika, I need you to use your adorableness to keep the monsters off of us. Suika, you failed. But you did help kill the monsters, so so you redeemed yourself immediately. Found item. Okay, I need one more soul petal, and I think I know where to find it. Okay, I have no clue where to find it. Ah, found it. What? Oh, finally, got it. I was lucky there. Now, let's go and get at the boss room, Suika. And maybe you can use your adorableness to distract the monsters, first while I go and kill them. We need to kill Lizardman Paladins. What's behind door number 1? Goblins. What's behind door number 2? It's locked. What's behind door number 3? Here we got some Lizardman Paladins. Let's kill them. Switch! See, because that was not gonna work. Hey, look! Victory! Dude, you've actually been kind of useful. Plus, my stores match my outfits to the dime. Now, what's behind door number 2? Guess I gotta go for the goblins. Come on, you goblins. Hey, goblins. Mind doing me a favor and getting out of my way? Now, let's see what's actually behind door number 2. Hey look! It's staircase. So I need to defeat goblin gladiators. Ah, here we go. Boom! That destroys my wrist, which means I can actually use my skills more freely. As well as my burst. Victory is mine with an overkill. Hey look, boxes.
Which one?
Phantom Spada.
I destroyed your box.
No, it does not mean Sparta.
This is Sparta!
The Phantom Spada looks like this.
Sparta.
So, I'll grab my variable V Vice, and of course I noticed fireworks going off, which means I should probably get to the boss soon. But I'm having so much fun messing with all these enemies.
Get to the boss.
It'd be a shame to not mess with them more.
Kill them?
Formidable monsters, Lizardman Lord and Goblin Elite. We're most likely going to be required to kill them. Now, here we go. They're required. Now, they look the same, but they aren't. These are completely different enemies. It's because the stats are different. Ooda! I have destroyed my enemy. Now I got the healer's armor, so I can immediately go to the next floor. Ah, the boss floor.
いよいよか。そうだな。
Let's return to town. Suika can help me in the battle with the boss if we know what it is.
Yes.
So let's collect all the intel.
Yo.
To glance upon a pedal. Now, we can check out the information once we talk to Max.
Nanda?
Let's join the boss. The Eyes of the Butcher. Uses sword-based skills. Inflicts status elements with curses. Weak to splash attacks and its sword skills can be parried. Uses AoE attacks when HP is low, so you want to use those parries to block the enemy here. So, who should we team up with? I'd say Suika. After all, she's never really got to experience a boss, so let's give the experience. That's fine. I mean, being extra cautious is meant to be your primary requirements. And kind of like me, when it comes to beating this guy. Since I know he can really rock my world, and not in a good way. So I gotta be careful.
Or in a good way?
No. This guy will rock my world, and not in a good way. The Eyes of the Butcher. He's going to destroy me if I don't stay cautious. I know I'm perfectly prepared. What? Come on, snap out of it. What? I now of all times. Thank goodness it didn't bring straight into this battle. Which? Yeah, I know. Parameters are reduced. Well, stress is just a matter of perspective. Basically, everything that I usually see, like time, and a little bit of stress, it's all just a matter of perspective. Whoa. They do pack a wall. Let's throw it to the rear. Let's throw it to the rear. Here's still. Victory. Order boots. Uh-oh.
私は
Check this world. What on earth's going on here? Oh dear. People, I don't think this floor is stable. I think the teleport gate might be a bit broken.
What do you mean?
Okay, so yeah, I'm going to show up how the stuff this floor has to offer. Namely in its little whole armor and shops. Or should I save that for next time? Yeah, I'm gonna save that for next time. And so, we've cleared a lot of floors today. Namely 2, but that's because they're getting shorter and shorter. Now, one of these floors is literally just a boss rush. It's not even a floor. It's just a tower and you have to fight bosses. And one of them is literally just a dungeon. That's how short these floors are getting. Okay, so where does that leave me? Okay, I'm trying to climb through this game, and I'm getting closer and closer to victory.
Have you been in this game before?
Yes, I have been in this game before, which is why I'm at level 135. Now, this game actually is a lot of fun. You can wear whatever items you want. And, well, except for female items. Ooh, I like the gravity nail. Or I might try to find the gravity sets.
Maybe it's on this floor's floor.
Okay, you know what? To continue just showing off a little bit, I'm going to go and see what this floor's dungeon, well, this floor's shop, or the next floor's shop has to offer. Which means I'm skipping through all events that I don't find necessary.
You choose every single event.
Yeah, because I don't want to spend too much time just dealing with events. I want to show off what the next floor offers and what to look forward to.
Wait, next floor?
Asuna, I don't have time right now. I know you're worried, but... Klein! At least let me use the teleport gate. Floor 96. Virtus. This is a pun.
So what's the floor that we're on?
This is home of the Shirogane armor. And a full face mask. The Skywing shield, the sniper's ring, Beak's belt, a vengeance cape,
Question.
soul acta,
Question.
gives soul resistance up.
We're on.
What?
I'm wondering what floor we're on.
This is floor 96.
So that's the floor that you're
that's before I'll be continuing on in the next episode. Another one of these. Well, that just happened. Basically, Elizabeth was measuring Kirito and sort of fell onto him. But I'm afraid this is all the time we have for today. We cleared on 2 floors. Civica got a new outfit. And you might have noticed that Elizabeth has a new outfit as well. Oh, I have to deal with another event. And Panda got angry for some reason. But in the next episode, we'll be carrying on from floor 96. I've been ACMS Gaming, this has been Kirito, and we'll be seeing you all in the next one. That has changed difficulty. Yeah, I do not want that. We'll see you in the next episode.